Yo, how's it going? Welcome back. With Season 2 Reloaded next week, we know that there are some changes that were mentioned in the patch notes. However, there were some additional changes added on Twitter from Infinity Ward and Call of Duty themselves that weren't mentioned in the patch notes. So we're going to break it down for you guys, and starting with 3 gifts that we're going to be getting within the Call of Duty store. Now, Call of Duty tweeted out saying, to celebrate 3 years of Warzone, players will be able to claim 7 free items over the coming weeks through the in-game store that are themed around the maps, seasons, and memories made since its launch on March 10th, 2020, which include weapon blueprints, calling cards, and more. Because we're not entirely sure whether they're only going to be there for the day, and if you miss it on that day, then you don't get that reward, or if every time you log in, you'll then be able to have it there, or if you just sit in the store until you claim it. Next up, Task Force 141 operators. Now, originally, the only way that you could get these operators, such as Price, Soap, Gaz, and Farah, were through the Vault Edition Modern Warfare 2 bundle. Now, what you're going to be able to do, once you complete Raid Episode 2, you will then unlock the new Raid Bundle Season 2 skin, which is for Price. There is a new Farah skin in the store that you'll also be able to purchase, which looks so cool in my opinion. And lastly, you'll be able to also purchase Ghost Deep Water, which essentially reminds me of the Ghost skin that we had back in Modern Warfare. So aside from that, nothing new. We don't know whether these are base operator skins and there'll be some additional skins on top of that, or whether this is just its one-off own little skin that you could get, and then the base operator skin will come out probably next season or something. Now, next up, the most important one are in-game changes. These include audio changes and some weapon balancing changes. If we start with the audio changes, Infinity Ward tweeted out, Season 2 Reloaded will include audio updates, submix fixes that were affecting enemy footstep volumes, equalize sand footsteps to better cut through the mix similar to dirt and concrete. PC users will have an audio update allowing users to select stereo or surround outputs. This option will default to stereo if not set. We have been investigating clips which appeared to only include the left and right channels when the output on some PCs may default to surround, resulting in missing channels of audio, which in my opinion sounds very minor to the audio problems that we already have. You can barely hear footsteps move around the map, and even so, unless you have a higher quality expensive headset, you won't be able to hear the level of footsteps that the other pros or top level gamers will be hearing as well. So you're always going to be put at a disadvantage because the audio problem stems from the game itself. Next up, with the Season 2 Reloaded update, Raven Software also tweeted, the bomb drone will be disabled in Warzone 2 Battle Royale while we explore additional balance options for this kill streak. The patch notes with these changes and more will be published on the 15th of March, shortly before the update is live. Stay tuned. So again, that's another thing that's going to be taken out of the game. In my opinion, the bomb drone is just wasted. It's such an annoying kill streak, so small you can barely see it. I mean, the aim assist on it is non-existent, and it just needs to be taken out of the game completely. And next up, the one that everyone's been waiting for, Season 2 Reloaded will include several global weapon balances, including damage reduction to the KV Broadside and Dragon Breath rounds. Our full patch notes with these changes will be published on the 15th of March, so stay tuned. So this is the big one that everyone's going to be waiting for. In my opinion, when the Broadside first came out, it added something different to the game. Yes, it was broken. Yes, it was overpowered, but the Fennec was so overpowered for so long. The fact that we had something else that was also overpowered, it felt like a good change. Now it's getting to the point where it's taken too long to fix it, and there's a clear meta. If you're not using this weapon, like I've said in my previous videos, you're just at a disadvantage. So can't wait for that as well. But guys, those are all the additional changes that were mentioned. So if you did find this video at all insightful, please make sure you hit that like button for me, share it with a friend or your group of friends, and likewise, if you are new here and you want to stay up to date with everything in Call of Duty, especially with Season 2 Reloaded around the corner, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you stay up to date on all my latest videos. But without further ado, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.